National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Kirk Cousins. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Falcons and the Saints, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute, as the kids like to say. I call your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league, and we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, and it really does. And remember, Mike, the only way to gain experience is to gain experience. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays, learning lessons. The more you see, the better you get. And no position is that more magnified than in the NFL at the quarterback position. So the fact that these guys have played so many games, so many seasons, they've seen so much, that's a huge advantage for each of these teams. Now the question is, in today's matchup, who comes out on top?
The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders. Now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And man, it would only take...
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense.
His offensive play caller, he's got to help out his offensive line right now. Some screens, some quick games, some run game. They've got to slow down this pass rush because so far here early, they have had no answers for it.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. And the shotgun. It's Carr. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins, one of the big moves in the offseason. Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the 1 interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. And if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. And the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He puts it up, and it's caught. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see the football for the second time. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. First down throw for Carr. He gets that complete to Cedric Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Carr working out of the gun. Shaheed with the catch. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
The Saints will punt this one away. Ray McLeod deep to return. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That one good for 13. First down, Atlanta.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pickup there by the back to pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Cousins to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A gain of 26, and it sets up 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. He slams it in there, and he is in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. And that's going to be the one that does it. The man is a lock for Offensive Player of the Year. Maybe the MVP as well. Certainly has this mark. He has just set the all-time record. Most rushing touchdowns in a single season. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0.
14, Saints nothing. Bradley Higgins set to kickoff.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Carr now. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Olave is the motion man. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Saints lining up in punt formation, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. Cousins now on second down. He's got it at about the 8. He is in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. On is Koo for the point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's second and 3 to go.
At the 31-yard line.
To throw is Carr. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Kamara. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Second and 11. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and
he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll come on to punt this one away. McLeod to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes Drake London, the rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. And with half the season gone by, time to take a look at some of the candidates at this early date to bring home the award for the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year. On first down, Cousins. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Cousins. That one on target to Moore. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff can get a chance to look him over during the break. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Cousins. That's caught right side. It's London. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes. Needs somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Cousins now to throw on first down. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's got it at the 7. And he will score. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. He's going to run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
1st and 10. They go play action with Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. Get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Falcons.
Now Cousins on the bootleg. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
37-yard attempt.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And it's the Niners who have the lead in that one. Brandon Ayuk, a touchdown reception. From there, we head up to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Patrick Mahomes killing it. 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. In that game, all tied with the visiting Patriots. It was the former Longhorn Bijan Robinson who was tough to stop in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half. Because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already.
First half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Falcons offense and Drake London set to take over once more. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. Big opening up the middle. And he's going to take this all the way home. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Atlanta. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Here's Coop for the extra point. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
Falcons 38, Saints nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
2nd down, Carr. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
They'll try to run with Robinson. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
So
and
we'll
goal.
take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will add one more onto their big lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally, the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's going to be very near that 1st down marker. He's up beyond the 30-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw, it's Carr. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And it's looked like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. A 1st down throw for Cousins. That'll be taken in by Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. Later in the 4th quarter, taking a knee and just putting an end to it. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Here's Robinson. Strong. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
On is Koo for the point after. It's up and good. And the Falcons stretch things out even further.
Saints nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Carr working out of the gun. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Carr now. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Carr to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got his man, that's Olave. Ho-ho! And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Chris Olave, touchdown Saints. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. Saints cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Room to run inside the 40. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is Carr. Now a loose football. It's scooped up by the Falcons. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
A run on 1st and goal. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Saints 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back is Carr. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and Nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
That's deep for Olave. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
The Falcons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And November's not too early to start thinking about postseason awards. If you are, he's among the favorites at this point to take home the MVP come February. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
Now, deep ball for London. And he's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. On is Koo for the point after. His kick is good. And the Falcons tack on one more to their lead.
Saints 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Carr. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons are going to extend their lead.
Saints 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. Now he'll air one out. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.